Hey folks, Dino Bob here, and we're back in Arborea Paleozoo for episode 23 with the introduction of Carcharodontosaurus. It's our first big carnivore since Tyrannosaurus, and we're going to start on the bridge to Hell Creek. You can see another bridge in the distance. That's a logistics bridge to connect a shorter path for the stuff that's in the meat storage facility. And as we turn toward the path, you can see our destination ahead of us. There is now new foliage and fencing on the left side of the path, as promised in the last episode. We're moving down alongside the Charonosaurus habitat, and we get a look down the ginkgo-lined path down toward that viewing area. So there's still a lot of empty space on the left side of the path there. So let's head on up to the viewing pavilion. It's a relatively simple pavilion, and that's all I wanted to do with this. We're on the lower platform now, and we can see this part of the habitat. I see our female Carcharodontosaurus there in the distance. Maybe we can get a closer look at her if we go over to the binoculars. Where is she? Oh, hiding behind the fence post. Moving up the hill there. This habitat is divided into two parts, one for the female, one for the male. The female has a larger area to give her space to nest. And although Carcharodontosaurus does not seem to care for its young, overall, I thought it would be better to have the young growing up with mom rather than dad. We'll see, I guess. But the animals seem to be happy with their habitat. It's a little bit of both empty. There's a gate in the back there for access to that part of the habitat alone. Anyway, the habitat is a bit of water-holy area and a slightly wetter area, but yet existing in an arid environment. There's very little view of the right side of the paired habitats. I'm going to have to do something about that rock. We're going up the platform, and at the halfway point, there's a space for guests to view the general area. And we come up to the upper platform, which gives you a more elevated view of the habitat. The rocks you see there in the center, there's a break between them with an implied gate where the adults could be let in during breeding season so they could share the habitat and get about their business. Even on the upper platform, you can't see too much. So definitely should do something about that rock right there. That's the one. The one getting in the way. You can see the information sign down at the base of that rock. So that's the upper platform, and that means that it's time to do the usual pop-up in order to get an impression of the layout as a whole. So here we go. And see a big food pan there, and relying mostly on enrichment feeders for the male side, and just enough to keep them happy. So there you can see it. You can see the break in the rocks, and the far back of the habitat just relies on fences up there, which would give them a place where they could say, yeah, it's breeding season. What zookeepers call a howdy. I guess that's where the animals say howdy to each other before they look interested enough to be let to cohabitate. So that's pretty much it for the look at the environment for these animals, and it's animal time. So we'll get a look at first our female messing around on her side of the habitat, and then the male. Sorry if I sound a little stuffed up today. I am. Uh, so a little bit of extra pauses for breathing on my part. So it appears to have been an itchy day at Carcharodontosaurus range today. So the female trying to scratch. Oh, yeah. And now the male doing much the same thing over on his side of the habitat. And he decided this was a day to just sort of ponder what's outside of his habitat, looking into the undeveloped area of the park before stalking about, and because it's that kind of a day, do some more scratching. Yeah, it feels good when you can scratch that itch. The other part of the video I caught for him was officially he's drinking, although he appears to be drinking from the mud, judging by that position. But I also thought it kind of looked like he might have been nosing about looking for fish or maybe turtles or something else in the water to eat. So just, he seems to be just checking out in the water rather than actually drinking for a lot of it. So anyway, I just thought that was sort of a neat behavior to leave in. We're coming up toward the end of things for today's episode. You know the drill, right? Like, subscribe, comment, all those things help the channel. And I appreciate any help I can get getting some more eyes on this stuff and promoting Prehistoric Kingdom. So till next time, Dino Bob signing off, and you be kind to each other out there. Take care. I hope to see you in another video soon.